in ensuring that you do achieve what you want to do, you have the discussions you want to have. So yes, I mean, initially we had planned, as you all know, for a face-to-face gathering for 3 days, and we wanted to have about 30 girls together, but it's kind of impossible to have the kind of space in a virtual setting. So I am, absolutely thrilled to see all of you who have been selected for this first ever forum. And hopefully, moving on next year and beyond, things are better and we can have this face to face. So, the changes that we have made to the modality is something that we are doing to all the different areas of work that, FWRM is doing. We are, all our meetings are online. Everything is on emails and on Zoom. In fact, in a day, sometimes we get to sit through so many meetings that we even dream about Zoom meetings. So that's the way it is. So as some of you would know that this program began a long while ago, and since 2007, a long time ago, FWRM commemorated International Women's Day, and we focused on girls and the issues they faced. And soon after that, we began the design of a special girls program, Grow, Inspire, Relate, Lead, Succeed program. And it finally came into implementation in 2020. Pioneering Fiji, but the Pacific. Yeah, it was the first ever. And the reason why we did this was, FWRM is about women. Yeah, it's about women, my age, Mamta's age, Liti's age, Lillian's age. And we decided that, we have to not just work for the issues that matters to women like us, but we have to look at all women. So then we had, working with young women, and when we were working with young women, we developed the Emerging Leaders Forum, ELF program. And while we were doing that, we were like, no, we have to also do some things with the girls. So that's when the girls program came in. And now that we have the girls program, the young women's program, the women's program, we are also working on a aging women's program. So when you think about a woman's life cycle, girl, young woman, older woman, we're going to make sure we're doing things with all women. So that's what we are doing right now. So those of you, well, all of you who have been part of the girls program, you know that we use creative platforms, yeah, to make sure that you understand the issues that affect you as girls, so that your activism is started at an early age, so you understand it. So we have used things like theater performances. I hope you have seen the videos for that. Digital storytelling, spoken word, poetry, and other types of storytelling, and sports as spaces to raise the issues that we hear that the girls are facing in part of the program. So some of the issues that I know you will talk about, you have been facing, or someone who has faced it, is around gender stereotyping, bullying, and sexism that you might see at home, you might see in your community, you might see in your school. Yeah, so these are the kinds of issues we try and help you understand and unpack from your own lens, so that that that's not the way it's supposed to be. And for us to be working with you and to be building your understanding, um, it's very important for us. So we hope that you're able to take those messages that you learn from the program and spread it to the others. So and we acknowledge and we are aware of other girl-centered programs and the different groups that have worked with us over the years in terms of addressing what issues you all are facing. And we have had the support of some very good donors who have been giving us funds to make sure that we continue with our programs. And this program has now moved to other countries. There are different organizations who are doing the same thing with girls. So you should feel very inspired and very proud to be part of this program that FWRM runs, because we were the first. And the first cohort of girls are now in university, they're working, they're still connected with us. Some of them are doing ELF. So, there's so many different things that you can do. And we can see some aspiring leaders in the process. So this space for me is very special, because you didn't see me there. You didn't see any other adults that would be part of FWRM, be involved in it. This 3-day program is designed for you girls, by girls, and that's a fabulous thing that you have done for yourself. And with the help from Lillian and Dai and Liti and Lasana. So designing a plan by yourselves for your own discussion is something of an achievement in itself. And you must congratulate yourself. And as I was saying earlier, when I saw the program, my first reaction to that was wow. Because when we, the adults, we organized the forum, and Losana knows this, when we organized the forum for the older women, it's nothing like this. Yeah, it's all just boring. Sit down and talk about serious things. We don't get to do Zumba. We don't get to do arts and craft. We don't get to do any of the fun stuff that you are doing. So I'm quite envious that you get to design your own nice space, and we get to do the boring dialogues. But that's the reality. As you move through to being a young woman and a woman, and to the life cycle, you will take this knowledge of organizing and organize better meetings and better processes amongst yourselves and others. So these 3 days are very special. You will have your own discussions, you will have your own creative time, you will have your own moments to unpack the issues that matter to you. And you will get to hear from some older women who have been working in the women's movement for a very long time, and they're very knowledgeable about some of those issues that you have raised and you want to learn more about. So they'll be joining you tomorrow, I think, and you will be coming up with your own outcome document, which I am very excited to be reading when it's ready. I think it's not for me or Losana or Mamta or Dai or Liti to be speaking about your issues. You should be able to put that together in terms of what matters to you, what you want done, and how do you want it put forward. That putting forward and amplifying your voice, we can do and help you. But what you want to be said and how you want to be said needs to be done by you, with a little help from my colleagues that are in the space with you. So I really look forward to what you have to say after 3 days. And I really look forward to spreading your message, not only here in Fiji, but across the Pacific and the world. And I wish that you all have a fantastic time over the next 3 days, and that you will enjoy every moment of it. And I hope your internet stays with you I hope that you're able to stay connected and have the discussions. I know my team is going to help you as much as they can, but this depends on you and your engagement. And I'm so happy to see that you are all bonding in greatly together. So that's all I have to say. And I wish you all the very best. And I look forward to reading what comes out of this forum, this first of ever girls forum in Fiji, as a process for you, designed by you. And let this be an example to all the girls, not only here in Fiji, but in the Pacific and in the world, that yes, girls can do anything that they would like to do. So on that note, thank you very much for having me and listening to me, and I wish you well. It's great to see all of you. Thank you, and a big thank you to all your parents and carers and guardians who are perhaps there behind you, listening and egging you forward. Thank you very much to all the parents as well. Please do tell them that I've said that. And I say bye now. Is there any question anybody has? I'd be happy to answer that.